find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
This is the captain speaking.
Hello, hello, hello. And we are live. Welcome, everybody. I'm Bugsy. I'm the host here. Today we're going to have a sesh for lunchtime. It is 1:45 here, Arizona time, as well as along the West Coast. So I've already got one rolled up and slightly started. That's my first of the day. I want to welcome everybody. This is a virtual sesh. If anybody is interested, I'll go ahead and put the link to the StreamYard in the chats. Because it is a virtual sesh, I wouldn't mind having friends up to smoke with. All right. Let's have this smoke now. I've been waiting since I woke up this morning for this. I only had one little bud that my daughter gave me, so I was saving on it, banking it. Oh, goddamn, about pulled the top of my desk off there. It's a glass top fucking desk. It's got the fucking sticky things, but the sticky things become hard and dry. It's got like bars that run from back to front, and then the glass lays on top of it. And it's got like sticky, rubbery stuff, 2 spots at the back and 2 spots at the front. What are you doing, Blue? You jealous that I'm talking to the camera? He gets jealous that I talk to the camera so fucking bad. He's welcome to come anytime and sit on me while I'm doing it and get loving, but he just doesn't do it. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's a loony bird. He's like Woody Woodpecker was, or a Heckle and Jekyll. Anybody remembers them? I want to say happy barbecue to Hamilton and Coral Lux. Enjoy your barbecue this afternoon. It's good to puff some right now. Oh yeah. I like the sparkly smoke. It's pretty cool. But it's sparkly everything because, I don't know, this green screen shit doesn't work as good as like, well, it's because it's doing it on a live feed. That's why it doesn't do it as good as my editing software. Sappy's talking now. That's the little one. That's Blue's little brother talking right there. the green is lit up by the window just enough to make it a different color of green right there. You see that curtain, dark curtain up there is a blackout curtain. Put it behind the green screen. It's open, and that's where the birds go to look outside. So the sun, anytime the sun comes, peeks through, or even just gets too bright and hits the green screen right there in that corner, I get it's a different enough color that it. With my editing software, you can broaden the color spectrum that it uses, narrow it or broaden it to refine your lines, your edges. If I was able to broaden the spectrum of the color just a little bit more, this might come into fucking being right here. See, even this up here sparkles, up in the blackout curtain sparkles. The stuff around my TV sparkles. My microphone stand and microphone really sparkles. That's all right, though. It's alright. Let's put this on here. Have some enjoying time. I enjoy this. Can I get a butterscotch dip cone, please? I'd like a dilly bar. Oh, yeah. Like that sparkly smoke? I think it's cool. I don't know. Cheers, John. How's it going, brother? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little later than lunchtime for you guys on that end. More like quitting time, right? Heading home. Right on. Well, you can click that link and come on up if you want. I'm just here for the virtual session. I don't want to talk about anybody or anything. We can talk about weed and fun toys and stuff like that. That's what I want to talk about today. Hi, Neo. How's it going? Oh, yeah. Mm. Yeah, Devil Child left me a bud last night when she came by, so I have a doobie this morning. It's morning for 8 more minutes here. It's almost noon. Mm. That's why I labeled it lunchtime puff. But I'm glad Devil Child had a bud to give me, because I was getting kind of desperate. What? Oh, Joy is right. About your grow or what? About your guns? What? Just about. Oh, excuse me. I need to lay shit down before I drop it. My hands were kind of spazzing. I was afraid I was going to drop that shit. Hands were going. That was a good one. Oh, God, no. Well, just tell them what you got to tell them and then go to fucking Hawaii. Answer their questions and fucking go to Hawaii. Go hang out with your friends on a beach and drink fucking what do they drink out of the coconut in Hawaii? I don't know. They don't drink out of coconuts there, do they? That's further. I don't know if they drink out. They probably do. But I think it's over here, like at Fiji, maybe Fiji, they drink more out of coconuts more often. Oh. Oh, good Lord. What do you think?
Yeah, they drink out of coconuts, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a few drinks out of coconuts over there.
I've had them out of coconuts in Mexico and shit, but oh,
God, that's spooky getting talking to those people, man. It's just creepy.
just having to talk to me. Cheers, Ed.
Hey, Ed, cheers, man. Good to see you, Ed. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Yeah. So, which island are you guys? Which island are you staying on?
We're gonna go to Maui.
Maui.
Yeah.
Right on. You know what? I'd like to get. I'd like to be able to go camp up near the telescope on the Big Island.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They got this waterfall, man. I can actually roll out to in my chair, man, and fucking, it's so warm, man. It's like taking a shower under a natural waterfall. It's so.
Oh, that's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm excited. I talked to my guy this morning and he's like, "You sure you want to go?" And I'm going, "Fuck yeah, I want to go. It's only a couple $100, man. Fuck it. Let's go."
Do you swim, Neo? Do you get out your chair and go weightless and swim around?
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
swim.
right on.
Yeah, I can swim.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that.
That's awesome.
That was one of the first things I was tested at in rehab was in water to see how I handled it. I was fine. I was actually able to
Hey, Garcia.
in and out of the pool even.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay.
Ed said, "Hey, Neo."
So how's the weather down there today, sir?
It's hot, but it's muggy. It's kind of hot, but muggy. It's only 96 right now, but it's been monsooning.
It's only 96. Shit.
That isn't only during the summer here.
How you feeling today? You feeling any better?
Oh, my feet are 1,000 times better than they were a week ago.
Good.
But
Full plant though, man.
a lot off the bottom, dude. You guys are going to be surprised how I thinned it out a little bit. But I bet it's going to get monster fucking horsecock buds.
Oh yeah. It reminds me a lot of no stuff, looking at no stuff, It
Yeah.
does. You see no stuff.
Yeah.
I like that guy. I don't care what everybody says. He's a nice man. I like him a lot. He's a very good friend. He's a nice man, Bugs. He really is. He's a nice man.
Yeah.
He's not like people think.
Garcia says, "What's up, Neo?"
Oh, not too much, Garcia. How you doing, man? Sorry I couldn't see that.
Yeah, hey everybody, if you're talking to Neo, you're going to have to wait till I see it and read it to him because he can't see the chat hardly because he hasn't got into his eye surgery yet.
Yeah, I don't see too well right now. Sorry.
It'll have to wait until I notice it and read it out to him.
Hi, Dina. I see the names. It's hard to see.
Yeah. Well, the names are the big black letters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Tina.
She's a nice lady too. I like her.
Indeed.
I don't know
You
about
just thinned
John.
yours
I'm
out
so
as well,
fucking weird
Ed.
sometimes. I'm just kidding. I like John.
Cheers, Tina. Mm.
Yeah, I was talking to you on
Cheers,
the
everybody.
tablet when I was writing in your chat because I was just wrapping up.
I see. I see. I need to turn off my green screen so I'm not going it at 3 frames per second. Yummy.
The breakfast of champions.
Somehow mine's just smelled like a maple.
Hmm.
Like one of the big donuts with the maple icing on top.
Yeah, big maple
That's
bar.
Yeah, maple bar. That's what mine just smelled like to me.
Wow, yummy.
I, my daughter, she only buys the top shelf shit.
Well, you trained her well, Bugs.
Well, I mean, when you're low on money, sometimes you go and buy the shake, the
Yeah,
popcorn.
yeah,
Popcorn.
yeah.
I've never seen her do that. She will someday when she has to actually get a job. Did I say that out loud? Oh, that's horrible. I should not have said that out loud.
Sorry, I had to let the rodent in.
Neo?
Yeah. He didn't want to come in when they were here, so. It's funny, man, because he did not like those people, man. Growling and swelling up on him and everything.
See, the reason she can have buds to hook me up when I don't have any is because I always do that for her. And the only reason she's going to the place is because I'd rather sit at home and not go. You know? I'd rather spend my time in the garden.
She's a good
than
kid,
out
though, man.
Yeah, oh, she is. She's the one that I can tell you. I hate the fact that I already know this. She's the one that's going to end up taking care of me when I'm old.
It's a long time, Bugsy.
I don't know. I feel pretty fucking old the way I'm broken.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I mean, I don't feel old in my head. I still go out and do things that are stupidly young for me to be doing. You know?
Yeah. God, this freaking bladder infection's kicking my ass. My freaking
Yeah,
doctor's
well,
on for a week, too, so I got to eat this for another week.
I've been a single dad for like 12, 13 years now. So, I mean, I wiped her ass when she was a baby. She can wipe mine when I'm a fucking old man who can't keep my food in my mouth. You know? Or she can make enough money that she can put me in a place that's comfortable. I'm not worried about them putting me in a home where no one comes and visits me. They put me in a home, I can go mingle with the old ladies. Put me in one that fucking allows for mingling and shit like that. You know, don't put me in one that wants to have lights out at fucking 8 p.m.
Yeah. Don't put me in one that won't let me crank my stereo up.
Well, I can even handle. Okay, so I gotta fucking have it down after 9 at night.
Yeah, after 9's no
That's
problem. But up
yeah,
until then,
that's
I want to be able
fine.
to go up to 1,000 watts and not get bitched out. You know, I could never live in a nursing home, dude. I just could never do that.
Well, there's different shades. A nursing home is the extreme end.
Yeah,
There's retirement communities that are basically a apartment complex
yeah,
where the people come by and give you your pills every day.
yeah. They got those out here. They're pretty nice out here.
Oh, they're great here because we got retirement communities that are basically townships.
Yeah, there you go,
They
man.
they are. We have retirement communities like we have Sun City West, Sun City Grand. Then way over on the other side, there's Sun Lakes. These are retirement communities. You have to be 55 or up to buy a house in. So you know what I mean. And like if you have relatives come stay with you, no one, no one under 21 can stay for more than like 2 weeks or something. Like if you got kids stay come over and stay with you, 2 weeks is the max out, and you're going against the town ordinances.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's in the chat and you too, Bugsy, for supporting all this shit, man. I apologize that freaking there's lunatics out there, but I just wanted to tell everybody thank you because it's really made a difference, you know.
Well, Neo, I've never seen you do anything. I personally, I've seen you get mad, really mad, to where you're about to lose, like in your head. But
Yeah,
I've never seen you get to where you're dumping on a person mad like that.
no,
And
I don't do
the
that.
way he describes it, and the way other people describe it, you know what? It's wrong, and I know that.
I just wanted to say
Dude,
thank you, you know, because like I'm by myself and this is hard on me, guys. I mean, I can't sleep from this shit. I can't eat from it. It's fucking, it's like it's happening all
fucking
over again, and it's just fucking
just like,
nice.
hey, Neo, you need to be off any channels that are going to fucking put that in your face. You need to fucking get off of YouTube, except for a couple of channels where, you know, even ones, some that
Yeah,
you can't go there because it's going to throw shit in your face.
I
So
didn't
maybe you
lie
should.
about nothing, dude. It happened just as I said, you know, and it just makes me
But you hear what
sad.
I'm saying?
You
Leave
can't,
YouTube alone.
yeah,
Like
dude.
go to Hawaii.
They took a small section out of a paper from not even from my town. You know, that news article wasn't even from here. It was from another town in another county. That they and if you look at the date on the article, it's virtually the next day. They didn't even have all the information, you know, and it just
Yeah, well, we understand those dynamics, Neo. You don't got to explain that to me. I completely understand those dynamics. I've been rolled up in plenty of raids, even, dude, and I didn't have anything to do with any of what was going on. And they come and
guys,
I,
do you know what
I'm in
it's
the
do you know what it's like to be standing 1 minute and wake up 8 days later? Your whole fucking life
yeah,
changes, man. You know, those people died, dude. I should have died in that store. I
yeah,
was supposed to die in that store, and I didn't, you know, and I've had to live with that. And to have this shit happen every day is just like it's happening all over again. It is just, I can't take it, man. I just can't
I
take it.
hear you, brother. Don't let it get you all the way down, though, man. You got to be strong. You got to. I know this is easier said than done, but
I did not call him Bugsy. I swear to God, I never called him. I never called him.
I believe you completely, Neo. Man, I've been on your side of this the whole time. I mean, I know you wouldn't.
I'm grateful
We've
for it.
been we've been speaking as friends for a year or more now,
Yeah.
and I I've heard people say you did this or you did that on other people's channels. I've never seen any of it myself, dude.
Well, I've
Me and
told
you
people off.
spoken like me and you have spoken like friends the whole time I've known you and have never had an issue. And I don't know why people would would have no reason to be doing that to him. So I'm not going to believe that you are doing it to him because you ain't got no fucking reason to do it to him.
I didn't call no cops on freaking that 420 guy. I didn't call nobody on him either. I didn't, you know.
Now I wouldn't. Now I wouldn't care if you did. If he's fucking dude, I saw the marks on his old lady's
It's
neck
not
just
my
like
place
everybody.
to do it, you know.
Oh, I know,
It's
I
none of
know,
my
but I saw the marks just like everybody else did on his old lady's neck. I wouldn't. I wouldn't consider someone a rat if they did call the cops on that dude. And I'm not saying you did. I'm saying anybody. Anybody who sees that and has an inkling of knowing them, I don't know them at all. I
I,
don't know that she didn't crash a motorcycle and get road rash. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't know that ain't any seatbelt burn.
I just came on here to meet friends, not to freaking be better.
That's all I ever wanted. On this, since I started this channel, Bugsy Malone, all I ever wanted was a virtual fucking smoke sesh. That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
know?
enjoyed it. It's been therapeutic to hang out with people and chat and share the day. It has
Hell
been,
yeah.
you know, but then this fucking ass clown is just fucking crazy, man. It's crazy.
Ed, it wasn't even fake news. It was news people jumping to conclusions. It was just people getting ahead of the story.
Okay.
Hi, Tina.
Hi,
I think,
Neo, buddy. People are retarded. And if they're trying to bust your balls, that ain't cool.
well, what about all those other people, though, that died that he's
I say fuck
insulting, you know?
them.
He's degrading.
No, you got to let go of them. That's not your responsibility, Neo.
That's right. You got
Those people were never your responsibility, and that's all on the dude that killed them. Now, them
Somebody's got to
using that
speak
dude's
for them.
name,
Somebody's got to
that
stand up for them. Somebody's got to speak for them.
well, they've got families,
Mhm.
and if they don't, yeah, maybe you can feel akin to them in you, but
The one
you
man on
speak
the
up
left,
for them by speaking
And
as
the survivor.
the one man on the
legion
left,
of good.
his
You
family
speak
owns
for
two.
them by speaking as legion of good.
His family
We
owns
are
two of the biggest Chinese restaurants here. They won't even take my money when I go in there. They treat me like I'm freaking family, dude. You know. And
Well,
yeah,
then they are giving to you, and you just need to keep it in your heart for them.
yeah,
I'm just like, dude, please. It's not your fault. This happens. We all go
and
through shit
and as
in
far
our
as
life. And when
I
you
don't know,
say you go to sleep or you just went to sleep in your bed in the hospital and you woke up 8 days, dude, that
yeah.
sucks. But you're up here. You're talking and
yeah,
rolling around, buddy.
it's just fucking.
And there are those of us who would like to meet you one day too. Dude, I'd like to meet you, Neil. I fucking,
Yeah, man.
you
I'd like
know,
to come down and see you guys too. You know, shit. I love doing shit, man. I love getting out. I love doing things. You know.
at
But
this point, I'm with
it's like
basically
I told the
without.
investigator this morning. It says the only thing that sucks about this is it seems like it's just happening all over again.
Yeah, Ed says You didn't get this far for nothing.
That's right. Don't let them knock you down.
Oh,
You're strong, dude. I know you are.
Do a dab, Neil.
I am.
I know.
It just sucks, man, because it just sucks.
I agree. I completely agree. And it's I don't Tina's got her medibles.
I'm like, oh,
I like that pipe you got. That's cute.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I think it's not just cute. I think it's badass.
Yeah.
I am like,
I do too.
oh, that's so me.
That's something I would like to have. Even that eyeball and the
Yeah.
the pucker craters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look, it looks like
Bursted cysts in an eyeball and
it's got some cyst over here.
Well, I thought it was
Yeah.
a bunch of carburetors in it, man. Like you had to put your fingers over all the holes.
I don't have that
No.
many fingers. That work, we'll say. No, with the horns.
I like the horn. Yeah. It's changing colors, huh?
No, it's like
No?
look. Okay, the bowl, it gets kind of dirty, and it's making the whole thing look like it's got some corroded shit on it, but it don't. It's badass.
Hell yeah.
And then I had my brownies. I had to eat them. I told John I've been fucked up all morning, so I'm gonna keep going there today.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm sorry.
Plastic this either today or tomorrow. I'll have my card and I can really go spend happy. I'm gonna buy a PlayStation.
Right on.
I already told him I'm buying a PlayStation, so fuck it. Buying a PS5. I
I
get the
am not a
whole
gamer.
virtual kit and everything. I told him I wanted the whole thing.
Hi, Pilgore.
What's up, Pilgore? Cheers, man.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
you might. I think I'm getting chocolate over my face.
I don't see it.
I'm like, oh my god.
It's just spots going numb so that it feels like something's there.
It's awful. I'm like, some pictures all over my face.
Wow, man, that brownie's all over the place.
Right. I have been flying all day. And I'm not moving very far. Not any fast.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Cheers.
Hey. Mmm. And I put Heath bars, the little miniature ones, on my here.
Oh, on top of the brownie.
Oh, hell fucking yeah, man.
Oh,
Look. Oh wait, I'm gonna drop it.
you know what I want? I want some medicated Butterfinger ice cream.
Here you go.
That looks
so
yummy,
good.
Tina.
I'm like, sorry. I'm all about my edibles now.
I got Reclaim going on.
Hey, sometimes that's good.
I'm gonna get it out the next day or $2. It should be on its way. So I'll get some.
This Reclaim actually surprised me, and it doesn't taste that bad. It came from some pretty clear stuff originally.
Okay, that's good.
I got lots of dabs.
This is what I cleaned it out of. See, it's a teeny tiny little dabber.
Oh wow! Did you make that?
Wow. That sucker's cute.
Yeah, but it's so small you will suck stuff up into it. That's why it gets so full of stuff.
Gross.
You have to be careful not to get a hot little tiny
See,
bit, right?
that's my problem. It goes right down in my throat and burns the shit out of my tonsils.
Pilgor said, "Cheers, Neo."
Cheers, Pilgor. Good seeing you, man. Yeah, I got another purple panty dropper in here too.
Right on.
I got a couple of them.
Awesome.
I'll put a couple in the thing and get them down to you, man.
Well, I'm doing coffee with a can of
Coffee.
butter in it.
It was funny. I laughed my ass off. I was over on Dog Pound stream for a minute last night, and I was showing Stony with this tincture that Lost sent me, right? And it's got one of those little eyedroppers in it, you know? And Stoney's like, well, I just used the eyedropper as a stirrer, and I just downed the whole bottle.
Oh, good God.
I fucking like broke up laughing, man. I was like,
That's too much. I
yeah,
used
I
the
just fucking
eyedropper
Stoney just had me rolling, man. I was like, God damn.
and then down the whole bottle. That is fucking crazy, dude. That's
Yeah. I
And
believe
what would that make you do?
get sleep.
Okay.
Does
No.
it?
Oh.
That's what it would make me do anyway. Some
Oh.
people, it would get them so stoned they were scared.
Well, you guys know more about that tincture stuff. Is it supposed to be dark or?
Not the tincture. It's supposed to be. It's mine looked like it had like the plant part of it. Shit
Like it
was
should.
in there.
It's slightly green. It's slightly green.
See, this is what Lost Art sent me. Is this little bottle?
Well, you know,
But I'll show
I
you.
bet
Like,
higher concentrate would be darker.
Yeah, every time. Well, and then in the end
see, that's
of it, it's
that's
like
what it looks
black.
like.
Did they cook the alcohol out?
No, I don't think he used alcohol. This tastes like an oil base almost, because I don't taste any alcohol in it at all.
Okay,
It's got
now,
it's got a
okay.
carrier. It's not pure. It's
like
not a pure tincture. It's an oil.
Yeah.
It's like he used like olive oil or something to make it. I don't know. I'm not trying to insult him. It's really
Okay,
good.
no.
Fuck.
Hold on. Let me go get my tincture that has been we baked it for like 6 more hours.
Yeah, it's got like almost like a red color. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, it's
Guys, I'm not going.
but coming out of the drop, it almost looks kind of goldish red almost.
Yeah. The thinner the layer, the prettier it'll be.
Is that better?
Believe it or not, that's the third time I've ever tried RSO. Yeah, that's what's called RSO. That's it.
Okay, yes. That's
RSO.
what mine is. It went from tincture to RSO because you're taking all the alcohol in it.
Yeah, I can't taste any alcohol. It tastes.
Yeah, mine either now.
You know, when I put it under my tongue like that, and it almost feels like I put some, you know, that stuff on your lips so you don't get chapped lips, like chapstick.
Okay.
Yep.
I get chapstick on my lips now, like an oil.
Yep.
Right.
But it'll be good for not coughing. It's good for not coughing. Yeah.
I get fucked up on it, man. I mean, I catch a buzz.
So how much do you put in there?
I don't know. I never. Lost Art sent me that. I don't even know, you know, how much it all is.
No.
It's got.
Okay, my phone is beeping. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit later. Okay.
Okay.
Love you, Tina.
Bye, guys. One more time.
Put my Flonase in.
Yeah, I could see that a little bit, Pilgor. I think he used olive oil because I don't taste like the coconut or anything. But you guys know more about it than I do.
Hello, Motor. How's it going?
I've never been a fan of RSO or
Motor said hi, Neil.
hey motor, cheers.
351 Cleveland modified motor.
That's a badass fucking car, man.
Yeah, it was.
I drove that car in my Forza 4 because I have that body, the car body that he has, and so I got.
Hello, Marvel Cuphead. First time. Marvel Cuphead says they have a premiere later tonight at 11:50 p.m.
Cool.
Which time zone you in, Marvel? Because that's exactly 11 hours away from now, according to me. And Neil.
Yeah.
It'll until after Halloween, and then me and Neil are in different time zones.
Computer. What's the drive time from Seattle to Phoenix, Arizona?
From Seattle, a drive to Phoenix would take about 1 day.
Wow.
And that's if you drive straight through, yeah. It's
1,500 miles.
It's like a 2-day drive to stop. Cool to like stop in Reno or something halfway.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you were on the coast, and then you'd be stopping on the coast.
Yeah.
But that's expensive. It'd be expensive to
shortest
stop
route.
on the
I
coast.
just come down through Oregon, through fucking downright drop right into you.
Yeah, the main way down from Oregon we always took was through Nevada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the cheap. If we wanted to stay at a motel or anything, it's the cheap way. But we usually drove straight through. My mom would get one of my older cousins, to drive and shit like that.
Well, it's mostly 70, 75 on the road, 80. So you could probably do that, 1,500?
Oh, right on, Pilgor. Hell yeah.
I could probably drive it straight through.
We've been growing a garden in that thing for probably 20 years now. Just with like the peppers and stuff like that. Mine wasn't even hot at all. Mine's just made from the horse shit off the old corrals. It's been about 15, 20 years since we've kept horses. So that's how old our horse shit pile is.
Mhm.
So it's not hot at all. Weeds grow on top, and all I got to do is like rake it off and then shovel me a wheelbarrow full of horse shit. Right on. Like in my planters, my pots, most of them are made with about 50-50 horse shit and dirt, local dirt. And I supplement them with some kelp concentrate. That's all I use, kelp concentrate. Yeah. Fresh poop, you can't hardly put it way down in at the very bottom, maybe. I don't know.
That's an interesting thought. I never considered, man. Pig poop. That's probably not too bad.
That's probably what was hot, was the pig poop. The goat poop probably would have been okay
You think
because
the
it's
pig poop would have been
pig.
fine?
Well, see, pigs will eat any fucking thing, dude, and
Mhm.
goats will too. But goats like to graze. Goats like to shit grass balls like horses do. You know,
Yeah.
they will eat anything, but
I've seen goats wipe out entire briar patches like they were nothing, man.
yeah, down to that make them never come back because they'll take
Yeah.
the roots too.
Yeah. People like, how can I get rid of those blackberry bushes? Get a goat, man.
Yep,
Just let it go. Tie it up to it and let it eat them.
yep. Get something like a golf cart that you can tie them to. That you just like every few hours you can go out and move the golf cart up to the next bush. You know, but God, if there's any kind of bushes you don't want here, all you got to do is stop watering it.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, blackberry bushes grow up here pretty quick.
Yeah.
I got a problem with one by my
Well,
back.
Pilgor, just keep piling the poop up and then start a second pile and keep going. And then after the first pile gets nice and cooled off, you know, you've been stirring it a few times here along the way, then you use it. And then you start using down the line and the stuff has time to cook itself. I mean, I did scrape it off the bottom of a corral and put it straight into the thing, but it had been several years since a horse had been in that corral. It was just the horse poo and the ground was just already mixed together by us walking all over it. I keep using them, yeah. Yeah. But I do composting and I keep using the horse crap. And usually when I'm potting, I'm using last year's compost pile mixed with horse crap, mixed with some dirt, and I don't do layers. I do that mixed, and then I do like a top cover of some sort of like maybe some uh, cocoa bag soil, cocoa compost or cocoa and compost bagged soil or something, but just for top cover, just so it's not like baking dirt with the sunlight.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. Pilgor Worm Farms. I love that.
I want to turn underneath I want to turn the soil under my big plant into a worm farm. I'm going to go to the bait store and buy night crawlers and start putting them in there. Yeah, that too. Blending up all the old roots into crushing up all the old roots into the compost. Yeah. Oh. It's 12:33. Red
One,
wigglers.
3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12:34. I'm gonna fire up this roach. I'm gonna fire up this roach.
I can't believe they got the goddamn Waltons on TV, man.
I can't believe you're watching the Baltics.
No, I'm not watching them. I just looked up and saw them, and I went, "Holy shit!"
One tiny little piece of weed is like, man, what was bouncing around the back of my throat.
I love worm farms, man. I've always liked using worm castings to grow in. I've always been a fan of that.
And for anybody who didn't know, did you know that putting peat moss in your yard where your dogs lay will keep ticks off of them?
Yeah, I heard that.
Making peat moss beds for your dogs in the yard, yeah. I think banana peels does something of that nature too.
You know how to keep cats out of your yard? They're afraid of like those milk jugs. If you fill them up like halfway full of water and set a couple out in your yard, it'll keep cats away. They're scared of them.
That's trippy. That's weird.
Yeah, it is. It's true though. They are. They will avoid them.
Like a gallon jug?
Yeah, like those white gallon milk jugs. Just fill them like halfway, set them in it, where you don't want them to go, and they'll should avoid them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Haven't you seen those videos of people like setting like cucumbers behind cats and cats turn around?
Well, yeah, I knew cats were afraid of cucumbers, yeah. But I can see why. It looks like a fucking snake.
Yeah.
To them in the light. Their eyes are meant for fucking hunting at night.
Or maybe they know it's a fucking cocoon for a body snatcher, But yeah.
Yeah, that's why if you look at a cat at night, it don't got no slit-eye pupil. His eyes are wide open.
Yeah, there are times at night when you can't see any of Neil's color of his eyes. It's all pupil.
Right. But in the daytime, it's like a slit.
Yeah, when he's outside, it is, yeah. His eyes are like a golden green.
Yeah. That's a trippy evolutionary thing, is the slit pupil.
Well, how they catch their prey, like a bird? They don't actually see it. Their whiskers actually shoot forward when they go to grab it out of the air. And it's their whiskers, because cats are cross-sighted, within range, so they can't see. So it's their whiskers that, when there's a guy that says super slow-mo on YouTube that shows it, how the whiskers all shoot forward. And it takes all the muscles in their head to do it. It's really cool.
That's a trippy evolutionary thing, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool, especially to watch in slow motion how they do it. There's the slow-mo guys on YouTube got a video about it. You can really see it, how their face just shoots all their whiskers like forward.
Uh-huh.
So they act like little tentacles, little feelers, and that's how they judge their distance. That's why cats don't like you to put your hand near their faces, because they get cross-eyed, they can't see it.
Ah. Mine doesn't care if I do it.
Yeah, mine doesn't either. But a lot, most cats don't like you to do that. They kind of pull their head, and that's because they get cross-eyed, they can't see it.
Well, also, if mine's going somewhere that I don't want him to go, I'll grab him by the balls and drag him backwards. So mine will pretty much let me do anything.
Yeah, Neo's like, how he is. He's just a big fucking baby. He doesn't care what I do. I can kick his ass and he'll still come back. I've never spanked him the whole time I've ever owned him. Never swatted him.
Mine likes to literally get in the way when you're walking and be above your foot.
Dude,
so if he's going to get on my foot, I'm going to give him a fling.
Dude, I
don't kick him, I give him a fling.
I got food in my lap, right? And I got a drink in my hand, and I got one arm free so I can get enough push energy to almost roll to my room pretty quickly, right? he'll get right in the way of my fucking wheelchair, man. And it's like he expects me to stop, and I can't, you know. So
Have a good one, Pilgor.
he gets run over. Cheers, Pilgor. That's a good man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for Pilgor. He's a good man.
I've tossed my cat using my foot, flung him. I've tossed him like fucking 6, 7 feet in the air.
I've ran over his tail, his feet, his paws. Fuck, he's been run over so many times. It's pathetic. Or what he does, what really pisses me off, is he'll freaking lay right behind me. Like if I'm sitting at my desk, he'll be laying right behind me. So when I unlock my brakes and back up, I end up running him over because he's, you know. But now he knows the sound when I pop my brakes. He knows that sound, so that
means get the fuck out the way.
Yeah. What's up, Jezzy? Cheers, ma'am.
Oh, Jezzy in his house. Burr, 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 burr.
She's a good person. I like Jezzy, man. This guy, I went on her stream for the first time one time, and this guy was being really sweet to me, man. And Jezzy just fucking ripped into this guy, man. I mean, like a big sister, man. It was fucking cool, man. She
right on.
Yeah, she was great. I love her, man. She's a nice lady.
Oh my fucking God. What Motor said? He said he had no cage, so he put his cat in a box. He driving in his car. It got out and went under the brake pedal. It freaked out and was sitting between the seat and the door, and its tongue was like a snake wiggling.
Oh, man.
Gone crazy feral by the time you get there. I watched this guy on YouTube that has cats that ride on the dash of his car.
I had my cell phone flip off, man, when I jumped on it getting on the freeway, and this is no bullshit. It bounced off my leg and it rolled down, and it was underneath, and it jammed my hand control because it.
Oh no!
My accelerator pedal was locked almost down, and I had to reach under and pull this fucking cell phone out with my car, just basically floored, you know, and keep.
Oh, good God!
Yeah. It was weird how it did it. It just bounced off my knee and then it went right down and landed in between the rods of the hand controls.
Yep.
Stuck there. Fucking hilarious. I was freaking out too, man. I was like trying to drive my car. Damn.
Oh God. Its eyes rolled back in its head and its tongue was like a snake.
Oh, wow. What, did it die? Sounds like it freaked the fuck out.
I don't know. He says my cat like it's still a current cat.
Well, he was going off. I don't know, man. If I had to take Neo to the vet again, I don't want to do it because, like, putting him in a cage is no big deal. Getting him out of the cage with a stranger, that's another question.
We've had some of our outdoor feral cats move to the city by going to sleep up under the hood of my dad's car, and then him driving to work in the downtown in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then he gets parked there, and they come out from under his hood all freaked out and fucking run off.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine the fucking backwoods cats in the city.
My old cat crawled in the back of my neighbor's truck. He had a canopy on it, and he crawled in the back, and he drove all the way to Seattle, and he went to pull his tools out. My cat was in his back, and it's like he knew the cat. The cat wouldn't even come out. Wouldn't just sat there the whole day, and we thought we thought the cat had ran away because we were calling him and everything. He wasn't coming. And then my buddy shows up back from home from work, my neighbor, and he goes, "I got your cat in my truck, dude." What the fuck? Yeah, he crawled in there.
That's funny.
Yeah. Got him back, though.
Sat in there all day. Well,
Yeah, he did. He
it
didn't
worked.
come out. He didn't want to come out. He was like, like you said, freak the fuck out, you know?
Well, he was lucky that he was in the canopy in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That other cat had got the wind treatment underneath the hood, you know.
Oh, no.
It had found a safe place to sleep. If it would have just stayed where it was, it would have been nice and warm from the motor having been ran. But when the motor stopped and the wind stopped, it was freaked out and it came down out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a great cat. Somebody ended up killing him. We think it had something to do with my ex-old lady, but somebody ended up killing him.
That's funny, Motor. He says no, it lived with me for 6 weeks in my car when I was homeless. We used to shit in the bushes together.
That's cool. I've been there.
It would growl as it shit because it knew it was going back in the car after that.
You know, I've never, you know, that's kind of strange what Hammy was saying yesterday about pizza. I've heard that, but I've never had a dog that had to do that either. Like when you said, I've never had a dog that had that problem.
I've never even seen that before.
Well, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it done. You know, I mean, I guess it happens, but I thought that it happens because
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I did too. But usually what the vet told us when it happens is that I've never had it happen to any animals, but I know people that say they have, and they told us that you walk your dog, walk it a lot, that shouldn't have that problem. Especially little dogs. They need to be walked a lot.
Or let it run. If you put it out in the yard and let it bark at the neighbor kids, it'd be fine.
Yeah, because my Jack Russell, man, it was really weird. It would go out in the yard, take a big old dump, and then it was like shot out of a slingshot, man. You know? It was
yeah.
Like,
round, up and down, round and round. Hell yeah.
Like, God, that shit felt great. Now I feel like $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ran off one time because it saw lizards in the shrubs down by the river and thought it could probably live there. It probably did for just fine for a long time. Probably could have grown old there.
Cats will eat those little tiny lizards. I've seen
cats like lizards, yeah. They like birds too. Birds are one of their specialities.
Yeah, Neil's got a hard on for pigeons.
Yeah. It's sparrows that my cat likes.
Yeah, he jumps at pigeons, man. He'll be laying there, and they'll fly by, and they're because they got a little roost across the street in the house, and they're always around. And man, I swear to God, he's almost picked one right out of the air a couple times. He's got a hard on for him.
I've watched mine laying on its belly, flat on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know how it did it. It didn't use its legs. It did like this weird muscular pull up off the ground. It went fling and like did a somersault in the air and fucking came down with a bird in its mouth.
That's what he does. He'd be laying totally flat. You don't even going, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, he just like launches off the ground and flings.
Yeah.
It doesn't use no fucking jump.
It's like like body motion. I think I got a video of him, a little clip of him doing that.
I watched my cat catch one bird, and then while it was sitting there shredding the bird, it did that body fling and almost caught a second one flying over its head.
Well, I've only seen him get a barn swallow. That's the only bird I've seen. They were dive bombing him, you know. because they were trying to scare him off, I guess. He wasn't having it, and they came at him, and he was like you said, laying there on the ground, and he just flipped over, and it was over just like that. Snap.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew this when I lived in Arkansas. I knew this farmer who had what he used for a scarecrow. He had this fucking giant fucking fake, I mean giant fake snake. And he would go out every day and move it around. He'd go out every night and move it around. And fucking every day it would be in a different, looked like it was sunning in a different spot, you know? Fucking kept birds off, dude. It was one of the better scarecrows I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. He eats, Neo's, fed 24/7, so he's hunting outside, going after birds is limited, because he just doesn't, he only does it if they like bother him.
For sport,
Yeah.
to mob.
Yeah, he doesn't kill them to eat them, really. If they're fucking with it,
You know what?
in range, he'll get it, But
Mine gets fed once a day, but I feed him this monster ass bowl of food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't finish it in one sitting. And anything else he wants, he goes and catches. And half the time, he just catches a bird just to bring it up and drop it at my feet when I'm going out to feed him.
Yeah. He
You know?
of a 5-pound feeder that's always full, so he can eat anytime he wants, virtually. And then he's got a big fucking 3-gallon water thing there too, so he's always got fresh food, fresh water.
I'd give him an even bigger bowl, but he's letting the feral female cats come up and eat.
Yeah, well, during the summertime, man, my neighbor's cats come in and eat in my living room. I locked them in my house because I went to shut the door, at nighttime, and fucking I thought it was Neo, and it was my neighbor's cats. 2 of them, man.
Dude.
Say hi to Bugsy, okay? You can come over and say hi.
Hi, Neo. Kitty, 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 Neo. Meow. How's it going? Meow. Oh, the bird's talking to you. Blue's talking to you. You're saying you're pretty cat. Pretty kitty Neo. That's what him says. Pretty kitty Neo.
Yeah, he's back to fucking licking on me again, man. I swear to God, this fucker wants to eat my ass, man.
I think they all do. But they'll guard you until it comes time.
Yeah, he's a good boy. You're a big boy, huh? Fucker. He is one of the most loyal fucking cats I've ever seen in my entire life. I've had a lot of cats, and I've never seen one like this.
You're going to make me open YouTube so I can open that link. The only other person I follow that's live right now is Gamer Girl Resi. She's from somewhere overseas. She's like in her 20s, but she does games, and I enjoyed her accent and watching her game.
Yeah, you're my only follower on Steam.
Same here. My friend's box comes up. You're the only one in it.
Yeah, Bugsy.
But I do get notifications when you are on your games.
Yeah, I was playing Forza yesterday for a little bit. I want to get that Forza 5 when it comes. I'm pre-ordered it. I think it's like $119 for that fucking thing.
What?
Yeah.
No, that has to be the super duper edition or whatever.
Yeah. I got the Ultimate Edition, but it's still like the regular edition. I think is still like $89, $90, something like that.
What?
Yeah, because it's badass, dude. You got to see the graphics.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not that badass.
No, I don't think no game's worth that, man. Quit fucking biting me.
Yum yum.
I am not food. You see, he's got that wild trait in him, and he I think he does it for affection. Honestly, I think he's just trying to do it just because he's showing his love. You know, he doesn't
That's fine. Yeah, and mine does the same kind of thing.
just love bites.
Right.
Mm, mm.
I'm
I love
working
that
on
picture, man.
opening it so I can save it for later.
I like that cactus.
Open it. I have it tab open so I can watch it later. Motor.
That's a cool looking cactus, man. It's perfect shape.
Yeah, but it's not the oldest cactus. The older ones are the ones that are all gnarly and have all the arms going every which
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
This is like a 100-year-old cactus. They
Good.
can live like 600 years or something like that.
it looks like my little weapons that I have. Marshall, I forget what they're called.
The
But
Sai.
the side, I have them. They're hanging up in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like the ones people thought were fake in the John Wayne movies. They probably were fake in the John Wayne movies. I don't know. But I know people when I moved from Arizona to Arkansas with my wife at the time, people in Arkansas thought they were just made up pieces for John Wayne movie sets.
I know if you dig one of those fuckers up or mess it up, you can get in serious trouble.
You can go to jail for it. They're a protected species, just
Yeah.
like any other endangered species.
Yeah. Yeah. Because people
You
were
know?
really digging them up and putting them in their yards and shit before they did that. You know?
In the 70s, it was there was an epidemic of it.
Yeah.
There were like underground landscapers that would go out and dig them up in the middle of the night and take them and put them in people's yards the next day.
Yeah. They're worth a lot of
There
money.
are
That cactus right
Yeah.
there is probably worth a couple $1 million, really, if you think about it.
well, back in the day, I don't know what it's worth now. I don't know. You can get them where they're at. What you call it? The places. Where
Isn't
they
it legal?
sell
You can
plants.
take them if they're small, right? But once they get to a certain size, then you can't.
No,
right?
you can't take those at all. You have to go get a tag from the government to
Okay.
move one of those.
Oh, okay.
And if you go to a nursery, sometimes you can get them like a full-grown one in the big box where they use that big machine that like cuts the whole clump of dirt out of the ground to take a tree.
Yeah.
They use one of those machines and take a cactus. Now you can get it at the nursery because they took it out of an area where they were going to put expand the highway or something. You know.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they remove them is because eminent domain, where the highway or a housing community or something like that is going in imminently.
Yeah.
Now, I've gone out in the desert and found them where people have cut them down and just like chopped at them and shit. And it's not nice, and you can't. They're gross if you try and use them to survive by using them for water.
Did you hear about the
Okay,
pylons that were left in the desert down by you? Did you hear about that?
the what?
Those metal pylons that were sort of like from the movie freaking 2001 Space Odyssey, you know, they were just freaking like implanted into the ground almost like they were solid. What the fuck is that? You know?
They
were monoliths. That's what they were called, like the monolith, you know, from the movie 2012 or something like that, 2012 or something. I forget what the fuck, but
I don't know.
They were in the middle of a desert, just this metal monolith just stuck in the ground. in the middle of where almost nobody could even hike to. You know, it's kind of weird.
People have started speculating. It wasn't just here; it was where all over the world they did it,
Yeah,
and
yeah. They
people are
copied.
speculating it was a art project,
Yeah, yeah,
or some people are speculating aliens or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. The
You
aliens
know,
are coming. Do you think they're coming? I think they're already here.
um, I am of the mind of young universe.
Oh yeah.
I think the universe is young enough that none of us have got the skill yet, and we are an early version. We may not make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we got. I think it's coming, or we're already here. You know, because think about it, man. You know, look at all the movies they make, and then look at how a lot of the shit that they make in movies almost comes true. Like that one movie that they just made about Contagion or whatever, you know, where everybody in the world got sick from a freaking virus, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes COVID. You know, almost step for step.
Yeah,
If you
well,
watch the movie, it's almost
yeah,
step.
but it's not. COVID is not the fucking first one, and we know this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, but it's still, it's kind of
I mean, the Black Death
interesting.
almost fucking killed the world.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know?
Hey, Kiwi, what's up?
Hola, Kiwi.
Buongiorno, Kiwi.
I need a little Chico stick.
So what's Devil Child up to today? Out roaming?
Yeah, I haven't seen her yet today. Mm. Chico stick is good.
What are you eating?
Chico stick.
Ooh,
Chico stick. Chico stick. Chicken stick. My mom called them chicken legs.
chicken legs.
Well,
Chicken
they're
what?
peanut butter candy with like a coconut rolled on the outside.
Yeah,
Like a Butterfinger with coconut instead of chocolate.
he's got chocolate in my peanut butter.
Mm. You got peanut butter in my chocolate.
Yeah.
Morning bam. 8 a.m.
Yeah, yeah, true, Kiwi. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Where all your fantasies come true.
The plane, the plane.
Boss, deep line.
It was funny, man. Remember an airplane when that stewardess goes, "I need a little breather," and then it's got freaking tattoo there, man, sitting there breathing. You know, the little midget guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little breather.
tattoo.
Yeah, a little breather. I love that movie, Airplane. That was fucking great.
mm.
I'll tell you, man, when I fly from now on, I'm going to ask them, can I take a parachute rig on board? That way, if something goes wrong, I can say, can you just open the door and let me the fuck off before this crashes real quick? I'm not a fan.
Please just throw me out the door.
I don't like flying over the ocean, man. I always get real nervous, man, you know, flying over the ocean. Because all you see below you is white caps. And you know, if you go down, you're fucked.
That's funny, Motor.
What?
He says, give someone a gun, they'll rob a bank. Give someone a bank, they'll rob the world.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. Look at 2008. That freaking where we almost lost. I almost lost my house. JD almost lost his house, and millions of other people. And only one guy got held responsible for it. One guy.
Yeah.
Everybody else walked.
Should have been everybody involved.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it should have. It wiped out my bank. I had Washington Mutual Bank. That's where they started the trust account at, and then Chase ended up buying them out.
You motherfucker.
But
Quit
yeah,
trying to land on my
right
back.
on the button, man. He did. He really did. That's a good point, man. Give somebody a fucking bank, they'll rob the fucking world. You ever wonder who actually owns that shit? Like banks? Somebody's got to own it.
There's a guy named Morgan somewhere, right?
Well, I know Rothschild
JP.
owns a bunch. J.P. Morgan Chase, yeah. He's dead, though. He's the guy that put Tesla out of business. Because he was funding Tesla's shit. And then when Tesla made up it had a theory of transmitting electricity over the air freely, Chase came to Tesla and says, okay, cool. Well, how do we put a meter on it? And Tesla said, you don't. And Chase said, well, fuck you. And then they went with the other way. And bankrolled fucking Tesla and basically ridiculed and run out of business.
Yep.
That was all J.P. Morgan Chase did that. That's history.
I'm having starbursts and the bird likes to lick it.
Man, Neil's got a freaking thing for those things. I started eating, man, and he just it's like catnip. He just won't go away, man. I don't know what it is. Those and those tortilla chips, you know, those round ones, the Tostitos. He goes ape shit on those things. I literally have to fight him off. You know, no, you can't have any. Get the fuck out of here. And he won't let you pet him or nothing, huh? That's weird. He's finger trained, but he won't let you pet him. Yep. Says later, I'm out of here. Don't you have a couple of those?
I have one of those and a budgie, which is a little bitty parakeet.
Oh, and you don't let him fly around?
No, he's free. He just goes where he wants. He doesn't really come over to me much.
Oh, he's not sociable?
Well, he is. He'll hang out with us. He'll come fly circles around my head.
Drop shit bombs on you, right?
No. All over my area back there, though. Yeah. He likes being on that white shelf back there.
Me and my parrot had a talk yesterday. I went out to feed her, and I saw some bird shit on the side of one of my freaking infinity towers, and I was like, you ain't having that. Now, birdie.
That's the little one. That's the big one.
Yeah, I hear the little one. Parakeets are pretty cool, man. They're pretty cool birds. But I know that macaws will eat them. Yummy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't have any more Skittles to flash. I ate all my sour Skittles.
I ate all my Skittles.
Yeah.
I had regular Skittles.
They had like 5 bags of sour Skittles, man. I grabbed them all. I love it, man. I can eat a ton of fucking candy and not even gain a weight. Not even pound ounce. Yeah, I studied a lot of those in college, Cleveland, and I still study them for purposes. But yeah, I love it. I learn a lot about people watching those videos, man, interrogating videos. One of the channels I like on YouTube, it's that Police Academy channel because whenever there's a shooting, dude, they seem to have access to the uh, body cam footage.
Mm-hmm.
They get it like within hours, dude. And they got it uploaded.
You don't get to actually eat any of these. This would plug your gut up. Not for birdies. You only get to lick my slobbers off of it.
No, Birdie. No starbursts. I ain't kidding you, man. I open a fucking package of those fucking starbursts. Neo acts like it's fucking catnip, dude. Literally, got to push him back. He will not go away. Unless I zip the bag up and put it away. Then he'll lose attention on it. But he likes those and blueberry muffins. He goes creep shit for those. My housekeeper brought some in her purse for lunch, and she went to go get them to eat. They were gone. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And she's looking around, and she finds the wrappers under the couch empty. He fucking drug them under the couch and ate them. When her person took them out. Fucker.
My tongue, don't bite it.
I wish I could let my parrot fly around, but I'm just worried if I did, Neo would fucking kill it.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Maybe he wouldn't, but because it's indoors, but I don't know. I think he would.
I think he would. He hasn't been trained on it yet. I think he would. I wouldn't trust my cat with my birds.
I don't trust him around. I trust him as a pet.
I would trust him to eat them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would think he would do. And that'd be like $1,000 birds gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Bugsy, other than the other stress from the shit, I feel so much younger now that all that's settled, that the state is finally done and is settled. And now I don't have to worry about bills anymore, man. It's just
I know.
Relief, man. What a relief.
Don't pull on it, asshole. Can't have it.
What'd you say?
Stay up there.
Yeah. That's why somebody was saying in my shooting 351 they were trying to twist the thing, saying that there was another survivor to it when they misunderstood that the kid that was in it, that's what he did, is actually he was the shooter's lookout, and he turned state's evidence on the shooter, and because he was a minor, we never saw his trial or anything, so I don't know what happened, but that's what he did, turn state's evidence. Turned informant. There were actually two people in the shooting, the shooter and the lookout. You know, when that article was printed that they're showing, I wasn't. I was still in a full coma. I didn't even know about that article. If you look on the date, it's like the next day or a day or two later. I didn't wake up for like 8 days.
Yeah, and that's jumping ahead of the story and shit.
Well, yeah, it's a very small piece from the Seattle PI. The thing didn't happen in Seattle. It happened 70 miles, 80 miles to the south in another city
Right.
or county. So that was just like a news brief almost. It didn't even say anything about any of the other victims or nothing. It just, the reason why I think they did that is because the man that was shot on the bus, it was the first time anybody had ever been murdered on a Pierce bus before. So I think that's why they did that. But and now the Seattle PI is no longer a newspaper anymore. It's gone. So. It was gone shortly after that, as a matter of fact. How I know that is because Seattle Hemp Fest is like right across the street from it. So we saw the PI building every year because that has a big globe on the top, you know.
Yeah, one will look like the one Superman worked for.
Yeah, it actually kind of does. It's got a big planet on the top with a freaking ring around it.
The Daily Planet, yeah.
It does.
Is that what it was called?
That's what you joked about it all the time. It looks like the Daily Planet. Even though it's closed down or whatever, not a full newspaper, whatever, it's still there. You know, the globe and shit's still there.
It'd be cool to get like a Planet Hollywood up in there or something.
Yeah, we got a couple of those. Seattle's big. I don't live in Seattle though. That's another thing. That's a Seattle paper. I didn't live in Seattle. I lived further to the south, Tacoma. But you know, just FYI, they just muffled to me as they went out that this could be considered a federal hate crime. So they're taking it pretty serious.
Yeah.
My freaking trustee is just burning at the freaking bridges. He wants ass bad. He's pissed. More than I am, actually. It's kind of funny. Because he called me right when they were here. And he's like, fuck, I called him and I did it. I'm like, I know. But yeah, I was really thinking about coming down there. It's not that far to drive. Fuck. You know, even to catch a flight, it would only be like $90 or something like that.
From here to. Yeah, we got a great big airport, dude.
Yeah, you guys do. Yeah. I've been there. I always thought Phoenix, when I was one of the cleanest cities I'd ever been in. I was back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. But one thing I noticed when I was in Phoenix, I didn't see any garbage in the gutters. I didn't see cigarette butts on the ground. There was no litter. It was clean. I mean, clean. Very clean.
There's a lot of dirt, though.
I didn't really notice all that. You know, just.
Well, you don't because it's desert. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just felt clean. Like it was in a clean place.
I think that has to do with it being such a spread out place. Land wise, I think it's probably the biggest city in the United States now.
Wow.
But that's because all these cities annexed all this empty land that, you know, the cities that are on the outside.
Yeah.
They like started annexing all this empty land out for as far as they could reach and shit like that.
So $2,500 for a fucking refrigerator. Jesus fuck. I remember you could buy a refrigerator for like $500.
Yeah, but that was just like a freezer over fridge thing with you had to put ice cube trays in it to freeze ice.
I like that one, and somebody was talking about it on a stream. I forget where it was. They said you can actually look on your phone and look inside your refrigerator while you're shopping, and you can see what's in your refrigerator, so you
Mhm.
figure out what you need to buy. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just want to buy some new appliances and make things a little cleaner around here. Fix the place up. I'm gonna hire somebody to come in and do the whole freaking re-landscape my yard.
Stuck in the 80s.
What?
Your landscaping.
Yeah, it's fucking everything is overgrown. It's just if I had my way, I would just take a chainsaw and cut everything down, strip it, and start from.
Like I said, it was probably the landscape design was stuck in the 80s, and that's all overgrown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a nice yard. It's an elevated yard, so it's really nice yard. Everything is fenced inside the fence, the garage, everything. I like that.
Yeah.
And I got a double.
That's it. Yeah, we park outside our fence sometimes on a lot on the side of the road, actually, but we could park every vehicle we own up in the back.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I can do that, but I park out front, so when I go down my ramp, my car is right there, and it's right in front of all my security cameras. So they got the back view, the front view, the top view, the side view.
Yeah.
You're not getting away with fucking with my car, not getting unseen. But yeah, Cleveland, I could feel that motor, man, rumbling through the speakers when you started that bad boy up, man. It sounded nice, man. I really did. I haven't heard a good rumble like that in years.
It was a sweet sound.
Yeah, it was, man. It was epic hearing that fucker's fire up. Blip, 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 blip. I like that sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hear those rocker arms cooking off and fucking everything. Yeah, fuck yeah. Love it.
Oh. But Dr. Pepper don't taste sweet enough after eating flavors. Did you drop your dab tool again?
No, hey, Neil, no. No.
He gonna eat it. He gonna eat
No.
it. He gonna eat it.
No, he's
He
trying.
went off.
He's trying to go get up on my wheelchair to go to sleep. He's not allowed on the seat.
Oh yeah.
No, stop. Get the fuck off. You're not allowed on there. Because it's like if he pops the cushion with his claw, it's like $750, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that. He doesn't understand. You know, and he thinks I'm being.
And he doesn't understand that it's an air up cushion
Yeah, he doesn't.
or gel cushion or whatever it is.
It's air. I mean, you can patch it, you know, but
Right.
doing a Bugsy snow cap with some freaking Gorilla Glue times Skittle with the little purple panty dropper on the dancer on the top.
Awesome.
Yeah. Dang, Bugsy.
I just opened a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper does that to me.
You know, dude, I get EBT. I don't know if you do, but I do. And only thing is I haven't had nobody to go shopping for because I can't really see well, you know. And so
Right.
my EBT's got like over $1,000 on it, man.
Yeah.
I could go out and buy
Mine's
$6 worth of
yeah,
food.
yeah. You need to quit ordering DoorDash.
I know, man. I should buy
Fuck.
stock in that motherfucker. I probably dropped $1,000 in the last month in DoorDash.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I did a $68, $90 candy run when I was in that protective house. Because I fucking didn't have any food, so deliveries were fucked because of the heat, and so I was like, well, shit. So I had somebody go shopping at Walgreens and just brought me like $90 worth of candies and chips.
It's hard not to have Terminator facials as you drive it. You look at mean mugging people and shit. I'm tough guy. Ow, what'd I do? I think I just picked a scab off my leg where it was itching.
Yeah, I put on
I
my
get,
good pressure leggings, man, and I had a burn from that dab pipe thing,
uh-huh.
and it fucking ripped the whole fucking scab right off, man. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh. No, I couldn't wear pressure leggings. I'd tear them up in the weeds outside. I get poked by too much shit.
Oh. Yeah, I have the Under Armour pressure, leggings, Under Armour.
Yeah, I could wear pressure socks under my boots and pants.
Yeah.
I can do that, and I do have some, but I don't.
Well, for me, they help when I sit up. That way, I don't get a lot of swelling in my feet from edema.
Yeah,
That's why I wear them because they do help a lot with that. It's like I can't stand those pressure socks and shit that they give you from the hospital. It looks like I'm wearing fucking nylons. It's like, fuck that.
I see wrinkles in my foot that I haven't seen in 2 weeks. When I move the toes, there's a wrinkles there that I haven't seen in 2 weeks because they've been so swelled up.
Wow.
But I don't think mine was like edema or fluid. I think mine was just tissue swelling.
That's edema. But what happened is, like I said, and you were wearing those narrow shoes, and when you stand up, your feet naturally swell, and so they were getting a lot of pressure in a very, very tight spot. And it's almost the same thing like what it's like happened to Frosty. He fell asleep with sitting in the Indian position and cut the circulation off to his leg. So when he woke up and he uncrossed his legs, as soon as that blood flow came back, his fucking artery had virtually exploded. So that's how the extreme of cutting it off. But in your case, the tight shoes restricted blood flow, blood circulation, even at the minimal end. And that's what caused that extreme long after pain, is because you actually did damage your feet. You did. That's why you had that pain. And I would bet money a doctor would say, yeah, he's right on the money. He's right on the money.
Yeah, James Cameron did do stuff about New Zealand after he did the Lord of the Rings shoots there, the Shire shoots. He said he fell in love with it and had to go back and do some documentary work there or something.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Or Peter Jackson, yeah, or whatever it was, or whoever it was. But that's part of why James Cameron, after he did Titanic, he had to go get that goddamn fucking mini sub and go down and look at it.
You seen that new Top Gun? That's for real this time. They're not green screen and shit. They're actually,
right. They're sitting in back seats. They're sitting in back seats of real fighter jets and shit.
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, it's badass. I hate Tom Cruise. I think he's fucking batshit crazy, but that looked pretty cool. The trailers I saw. Wonder if it's free yet.
Yeah.
Because there's a site where I can go to no matter what it is and just put the name in the movie. I can watch it for free. Not pay shit. You get bored, just go to 123 movies, type in any fucking movie you want, damn near, and it'll play it for you. Commercial free,
Mhm.
ad free, whatever. Uh, Time for a dab. Oh, there you go.
This one has the coconut rolled on the outside. This one has like a thin candy shell on the outside.
Yeah, I've been eating these, man. Freaking, I think I'm almost out of them. I'm going to have to order some more. But I love coconut too, like you do, man. These things are grubbing, man. These ginger coconut candies.
Yeah.
Oh, the Japanese candies, man. Those are grub. They're good for your stomach too, man. Because like if you got an upset stomach, the ginger is good for it.
Ginger's always good for an upset stomach, yeah.
That's why I got them. Stressing a lot.
I've felt shaky ever since I took that dab. See, this is what the ones with the thin candy shell look like, but they're still like a Butterfinger on the inside.
Oh, yummy looking. Gotta try. If you ever get a chance to get these, try Tim Tams. You ever get some Tim Tams, you'll never go back to anything else, man. You'll be instantly fucking addicted.
I don't want cakes.
They're not they're like a cookie. They're called a biscuit in
It's the same thing to me. All of that's the same thing. That's sweet bread.
They're like a cookie, dude. They're really good.
But I like the harder candy.
Yeah, they can get pretty hard.
Well, I don't want a hard cookie. I want a soft cookie.
Depends on which ones you get. You can get them freaking in the hard sides, or I think Kiwi might even know about freaking Tim Tams. I don't know. Maybe they don't have them in New Zealand, but Tim Tams are fucking grub, dude.
I've seen them before. I've seen people unboxing them online. Even.
Yeah, they're grub, man. They're fucking grubbing. Well, let's open some Purple Party Dancer. Chop, 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 chop. Ooh.
Doesn't mean us American people know anything about it.
Look at that.
Nice.
Purple Party Dancer. God, that's got a good smell.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll send you down a couple of those bugs. You'll fucking love that. I'll send you, and you said your Devil Child wants some of those containers. I'll send some of those, a handful of those down too.
Cool.
They might have a little bit of scratch in them, and I'm not going to clean them, so she can do that.
Neo Kiwi said New Zealand invented Tum Tams.
I thought they were invented. I know the story because the guy they were.
I think he's talking shit.
Yeah,
I think he's talking shit to the Australianers.
Yeah, they were actually named after a racehorse because the guy freaking was into horse racing and he was at a racetrack and there was a horse called Tim Tam, and so that's where the name came from, was horse racing, Tim Tams. Tom Tams. He's called them Tom Tams.
I know. I said maybe they are called that in New Zealand. And they did invent them.
Oh, they are good, man. They are very good. They're just like a little package of cookies that that you can buy as
Mhm.
those Murano cookies that you can get that are in those white bags, Milanos, I think they're
Mhm.
called. They're
Yeah, I
like
know them.
they're like that sort of, but they're better than that. You know, they are really good. What's he say? I can't believe.
Let's see if it.
We use skirtless rugby celebrities to promote Tinder. uh,
The wife is looking at her fat slob husband, bites into a Tim Tam, and the husband turns into a rugby celebrity skirtless.
Yeah, the first time I had them was when I went to Australia a long time ago, and I just fell in love with them. And then I found that Target sold them here, and I was like, "Ooh!" Then Fred Meyers had them, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Dr. Pepper, please. He's a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
I like Dr Pepper, man. When I was growing up, that was one of my favorite sodas.
And that commercial stuck in my head my whole life.
Do they still have
Would
Stuck?
you like to be a pepper too? Huh?
Do you remember Stuckies? Restaurants or Stuckies on the road, you could
No.
stop at a Stuckies.
Maybe. I don't know.
You should see
Maybe
them
when I
out.
was a
Like,
young kid. In
yeah, we used to
Oregon,
go.
maybe. When I was a young kid or something.
I saw them down by you guys, is where I saw them.
I don't know.
Stucky.
You know, I had never seen an A&W here. And the first time I ever saw an A&W was in Silverton, Oregon, and it was one of the original old drive-up ones where they brought your root beer out in an ice-cold glass mug.
Yeah, yeah. We still have one A&W, I think, here out on 85th
We
and
have them all
30th.
over the place now, but they're just fucking fast food burger A&Ws.
Well, they still have
They're
the
not
little
the
thing,
same.
where you drive up and they bring them out and hanging the shit on your car. They still do that. Yeah.
They don't here, not at the A&W. They do it
Yes.
at a place called Sonic.
Yeah, they do have the Sonics here too. Over up on Sixth Avenue, it does the same shit. I only went to Sonics once. I liked A&W too. I loved the root beer in a cold mug and shit. That was cool. I think every household, probably stoner household, had at least one A&W root beer mug in their house.
Yeah, because you could buy them outright. I think you did buy them outright when they brought. Otherwise, they brought them to you in a cup. Yeah, you paid a little extra for your A&W mugs. Yeah, but
I
they were
think you could
cheaper
even
now.
bring it back, couldn't you, and get a refill?
Yeah, I think so. You could buy a kid's one that was actually more like a shot glass of root beer.
Yeah,
Little
I'm
tiny glass mug.
I grew up with an A&W, man. We had one like right over here, just about 3 blocks from my house for years. And it went out of business finally back in the early '80s
Yeah.
and sold over to a little teriyaki place, which is it still is to this day. Little teriyaki place now. Or Pal Food or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
What is Pal Food?
I don't know.
You know PAO?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't smell right, that's for sure.
Pow is the puffer fish.
What?
A pow is a puffer fish.
Pufferfish. Well, there's a food called cow food. I don't know what the fuck it is. I can order it on DoorDash. Would I order it on DoorDash? No, probably not. Shit, what a damn. Rough me up, honey. Sorry, Bugs.
Whatever.
I don't mean to cough, man, so loud, man. I don't have a mute. Well, I guess I do, don't I? Yeah. Sorry. That was just a big dab hit.
It's the same as the pow in Kung Pao chicken.
Okay. God damn it.
What it actually means in Chinese is to run.
To run?
Yes. So maybe like to-go food.
Oh, okay.
Pow Chinese.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Chinese on the run. Chinese to-go food.
Well, I know it doesn't smell like any food that I've ever smelled before. What the hell did I do with that? You ever get so stoned you forget where you put shit? You just had it? There it is. You ever get so stoned that you get up to go get something and then you go in there and forget what you went in to get? You ever done that?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
It's called Destinesia.
Mm.
I heard this commercial on the radio, man, and it says a drunk driver will run a stop sign. Call us if you find yourself in that position for legal advice. And you stoners who are sitting there waiting for the stop sign to turn green, we can help you out with that too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I fucking about died when I heard that. Thinking how many times I sat there waiting for that fucking stop sign to turn green. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Mm.
This is a commercial for legal services, you know.
Yep.
DWI lawyers or whatever. Fuck. That's funny. And I played 5 rounds of golf yesterday, Bugs, and I finished every round at over 12 under par. Like,
Seems too easy for you then.
well, I got it set on hard, damn it.
Is there a super hard?
I don't know. I'm gonna finish out this tournament and just quit for a
Turn
while.
it up.
Go back to my Mass Effect.
I was thinking about doing some Tomb Raider today.
Yeah, that's right. You told me you got that. I should freaking. You got that on Steam, didn't you?
I can't remember. Steam, yeah.
Yeah, it's 14.
I had to look at the destination of the.
$14.95 right now.
That's the new one. I got some old ones. They were like $2.99 each.
Oh, really? I can't really see shit, man. Fuck.
Like
Oh,
Tomb Raider
okay.
Anniversary. That's
Yeah,
from when their
you
10th
got-
anniversary.
I see the one you got for $6.99 or whatever.
I don't know. I think when I got it, it was $2.99.
Yeah.
I think all of the Tomb Raiders were.
Oh, did you get like a package or something?
No, I just bought like three of them. The very original one,
God, I can't.
the second one, and the 10-year anniversary one, maybe. Because it's 20-year anniversary of that very first one now.
Yeah, I have it on my Xbox disc, but I don't have it for Steam.
Yeah, Kiwi Lara Croft.
Yeah, that's what it was off of. Yeah, Lara Croft. It was released May 28th, 2012.
The anniversary one? Yeah.
Well, the very first Tomb Raider was.
No, because this is the 20th anniversary right now.
November 28th, 2012. Couldn't read that to get close to it. Yeah, November.
Because it was released like on the PlayStation, the very first PlayStation, dude. We were way past that in 2012.
What year was Tomb Raider released?
The Tomb Raider series debuted in 1996.
Wow.
Rise of the Tomb Raider is the latest
that's
game in
her.
the series,
No,
which was
talking the
released on
movie.
November 10th, 2015.
That's the movie. My bad. I should have been more specific. She's talking because it shows fucking what's her face on it.
So it's the 25th anniversary now.
Computer. When did Tomb Raider the video game release? She didn't hear me. Tomb Raider. I mean, computer. What year was Tomb Raider the video game released?
I know about 52 Tomb Raider video games, including Tomb Raider, which was released on March 4th, 2013. Yeah. Tomb Raider, the Caves and Cliffs multiplayer map pack, which was released on March 19th, 2013. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which was released on September 12th, 2018. Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was released on November 10th, 2015. And 48 more.
No, thank you. I'm trying to cut that out.
Those 48 more are the older ones.
I don't know. She's saying Rise of the Tomb Raider.
When did Tomb Raider Anniversary come out?
Oh, the Tomb Raider Anniversary.
June 1st, 2007 was Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is the one I'm playing.
Are you thinking the movie, though? Is it?
No!
Okay.
No. This is the video game I'm playing. Came out in 2007.
Okay.
And that's the 10-year anniversary version.
Oh, okay. I got it on disc, man. So I'd have to go dig it off the shelf over there, but I have it. Buy the Ito's anthology. Oh, you can get the whole bundle for like fucking. Oh, Jesus.
I have it for PlayStation 2 right here.
Oh, you got that? Oh, that's a different one than mine. I got the original Tomb Raider one.
This is Tomb Raider Anniversary from 2007.
Oh, PS2. Look at that. Wow, that thing's probably worth some money, man.
Maybe. I've got a couple other Lara Croft things for the PS2.
You haven't seen my game collection, Bug. I should just pull them all over here and fucking show them all to you guys. You guys will go, wow.
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider Legend.
Wow, that's ancient.
Let me see if I can get a...
That's PlayStation 2. That's got to go back to what? 2006?
Around that time, I mean, anniversary was 2007, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Yeah, it's got to go back a while.
I
Yeah,
got others
PS2.
around somewhere, but I don't see them on the shelf. I must have not liked them.
I just bought the first one, and I was after that. I only had a hard on for freaking what's her face in the movie anyway, and so I never really got into Tomb Raider, but I liked playing the one I had for PS3. I thought that was the first one. But that's not a bad deal though, Bugsy. You only paid what, $6? Fuck, I hate this thing.
The very original Tomb Raider came out on October 25th of 1996.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's a 25th anniversary stuff going on now.
Yeah.
Then there were ones named just Tomb Raider 2 in 97, Tomb Raider 3 in 98.
I'm looking at that right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomb Raider The Last Revelation in 99. Another one just named Tomb Raider in 2000. Tomb Raider Chronicles in 2000.
Computer.
Tomb Raider Curse of the Sword.
What year did Mass Effect 1 come out? I think 2000.
This might answer your question. Mass Effect was released on November 20th, 2007, and it is available on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.
Merci beaucoup. Well, that don't do that. Yeah, but.
Oh, the other one I have somewhere around is like a, I don't know, Tomb Raider Underworld or something. No, that's too new.
And you don't have a PS3, right?
No.
Okay. So I just send you all of them down that I have. You can have them. I don't play them, man. And they can't. I don't have any. Well, I still have a PS3. I do have that. And an Xbox One. But since I got my Alienware, I don't ever touch my Xbox One anymore, hardly.
Yeah, Tomb Raider started out as a gender-bent Indiana Jones. Is how it started.
I had the hots for freaking Laura Croft, man. She was just.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could have bite her ass, developed lockjaw, and be drug around until I died. But man, if you ever do get a chance to play a demo or something on Mass Effect, give it a shot, even just for a minute. I think you'd probably like the gameplay. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Since they upgraded it, it's a hell of a lot better than what it was back in 2007. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What is it? I still ask, and I keep forgetting. What is that game Budsville plays all the time?
That is a Call of Duty game.
Do you know which one it is?
Black Ops. Something. Cold War.
Okay. I'd like to get it.
I think that I don't quote me directly on that. I really don't know.
I've seen it play it a couple of times. I've watched his gameplay, not to fucking watch his shit, just because it comes up and I see it and I check it out. And I like the game. I just don't know which one it is. There's so many fucking Call of Duties that.
Right.
But I would get it if I knew which one it was.
Mm.
And I've almost got 4 terabytes filled up already, bugs and games.
Yeah. Well, you can download the ones you don't play on delete the ones you
Yeah,
don't play on a regular basis, and they're still in your cloud accounts.
yeah, yeah. And when you told me that the other day, I forgot, and I'm going to, matter of fact, uninstall a couple of them right now that I'm not going to play for a while. But they'll
Yeah.
remain in the cloud, right?
Yes, they're in your library on the launcher.
You
You'll just have to download them again the next time you want to play.
right, right, right. Cool. Because then I could uninstall that digital deluxe edition too. Now that I can think about it, get that uninstalled.
What's up, Skeletor?
Oh, cool.
Out being an owl on patrol. Owl's on patrol. He's an owl on patrol. It's like Police Academy 2, huh?
Yeah, that's what was going through my head, man.
Citizens on patrol.
It's funny, man. I swear to God, every time I think of that potato, your fucking shit is in the background.
Potato.
Yeah, I keep hearing bugs. I tried to talk to him. I said, you should add freaking his voice in the back, man. Potato.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em, boil 'em. Potato.
Yep. That's so funny, man. That's funny.
I need to rig something up to smoke here. Three roaches stuffed in a pipe, one longer. I think I need to smoke that roach down some more on the roach clip before I add it to the pipe. Whoa. This is the stuff yesterday I dug out of my dugout.
Yeah.
It was quite dry. It's like smoking Bull Durham.
Oh,
if
man.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Suck powdered tobacco down your throat every puff.
Yeah. There's a kid on YouTube that freaking smokes tobacco in a bong, and I'm like, what?
That's gross to me.
It is. It's fucking crazy.
Now, wait a minute. I don't know. There's some what they would call herbal tobaccos.
Yeah, I get it.
It might be okay, might be decent to smoke through.
When you see them, they're rolling cigarette butts and bringing them out. But yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm not going to say anything about who it is or anything. It's just I know it's pretty common knowledge. They even admitted it, so it's not like.
You know what? I used to have one of them little bitty tiny corncob pipes.
Yeah.
And I would do cigarette butt tobacco in it.
Sure, I get it. I mean, when I was freaking living on the streets, I smoked tobacco in different ways.
I wasn't even living on the streets, dude. That was just keeping my old lady in tobacco.
Oops, sorry. I hit the button. Sorry.
We actually smoked our own butts because my old lady smoked so much I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, I've been down that road too. Yeah, and I understand people mix a little tobacco with their freaking weed and roll blunts. Bros around here do it, man. They do it with cigars. I get it, but I would just never sit there and
that spoils the weed, in my opinion.
I just would not do that, man. I wouldn't.
That completely spoils the weed, in my opinion.
I think so too, but there's people that swear by it. So he's like, hey, to each their own. That's the way I look at it.
You know what? Coming to think of it, though, it could be a decent way to dry down second or third generation joints. To dry them out a little bit.
Yeah, I got it. But
maybe
would you ever sit there and rail bong hits, dude, of freaking tobacco? I don't know anybody that would.
No. I might do a bong hit of some clove tobacco or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might do a bong hit of some clove tobacco or something.
Right.
Just to do it.
Well,
But no.
maybe.
I mean, no, hell no. I've had my lungs sore enough from fucking
Well, I mean,
smoking.
when you're even running out of weed, I can't even justify mixing cigarette butt tobacco with weed.
You
Just
think
spit it out.
you think maybe they're jonesing for weed so bad that they're smoking tobacco through a bong just to have the ritual of
I
smoking
kind
a
of,
bong?
I kind of think that. Yeah, I do. I actually have my opinion. I think, yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
That makes more sense than smoking weed or smoking cigarettes through a bong to me.
Or they do it like where they do it, because they want the attention, make it look like or give the perception that they're,
Yeah, maybe they're getting perception of, hey, look at us take a bong hit.
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah,
smoking their tobacco. Yeah,
right.
I
I,
can't see the chat without my glasses on.
I couldn't do that, man. That's just gross.
The police academy scene.
What?
Citizens on patrol. Motor posted a YouTube fucking link to some police academy scene.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, that there's a YouTube page called Police Academy or something, and they show every freaking body cam footage if you want to check shit out like that. I mean, they
This
do.
is police academy fighting family scene. I don't
Oh,
know if it's talking that channel or
the movie.
the movie clip or something. Oh, I think I burnt some mustache.
Ooh,
It's hard not to.
yeah. Sorry, be careful you don't just freaking have a stoner fail and end up inhaling a joint, a roach, going.
Well, they're all good. They're on these clipped hemostats.
Yeah, I got you. You've seen mine on the long ones. I got the whole set, dude. I got freaking hemostats from the mosquito size small ones to ones that are like over a foot long.
Yeah. I used to have all kinds as well, but I don't anymore. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, I used to work at St. Joe's decontamination unit, so I copped cop all kinds of them, man. Damn.
Run the enclave, whatever it's called, where they get real hot.
Yeah, well, we used to set up the surgery trays and sterilize all their surgical instruments and all that shit. And so that's how I ended up getting them. I'll show you. I got them paired right here. This is one of my big sets. I'll show you. That's a big.
Hell yeah.
I got ones that
That,
are this small to this big.
that's like a fucking intestine clamp. This is a hemostat.
Actually, what this is actually it's used for when they opening up your chest. This is like if I'm not mistaken, this is an arterial clamp. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for like a big heart artery, yeah. This is for like if I cut something in my arm and they fucking need to pinch a vein in my arm or something.
Yeah, I think that's what these were used for. But I have small ones, curved ones,
Yeah.
ones with gold
me
tips. I got ones with actually gold tips. And people ask, why do doctors want hemostats with gold tips? And it's because they don't want them to be magnetic or anything at all, because
Plus, there are people, my mom was one of them, who has severe reactions to the normal metals. And they can't have anything but gold touch their shit.
yeah, yeah, it's basically done for magnetic reasons and shit like that. But you don't see them too often because they are kind of expensive. These things cost back in the day. Nowadays you can buy them anywhere cheap, but back in the day they were like I think like $50 a pop or something like that for a pair of these fuckers. You know? But nowadays, like I say, you can buy them fucking on eBay and cases of them cheap, and so be it.
I have the scissors that I cut my daughter's umbilical cord with still.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got tons of those cast cutters too. Matter of fact, they're laying on the floor right here because they fell off the little hook. I keep a pair of them always around because those cast cutter scissors, the ones that got the the blunted side, and then they got the freaking.
Well, yeah, that's what these are like those, but they're small.
Yeah, these fuckers. I don't know where the fuck they are. You can't see down here, but they'll cut through shit like no tomorrow. And then, but these are my favorite bud trimming scissors right here. These fuckers are the best bud trimming scissors you can get. They work better than anything, man. They'll get gummy, as you can see, gums on them, but they still trim, man. And they're really a low profile scissor, so you can really reach inside there and nip stems off right there.
Yeah.
I love these things. I've got those Frisker ones with the spring load and everything to trim. I prefer to use these. Really, seriously, these work really good for me. But like I said,
Yeah.
Bugs, I got the whole set. I could actually do surgery on somebody, man. I got all of the little scissors.
I like these too.
Yeah, I remember those. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I've got all kinds of surgical shit around here.
That's short enough.
I worked in a hospital for a few years before I freaking. There's a job when Reagan was in office. There was a program called CETA, and I got a job through them, and it was a government training program. But these are really tough scissors. These motherfuckers here, Bugsy, these things will damn near cut through anything. These kind.
Yeah. The ones I cut the umbilical cord with were the same thing, only way smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have that blunted flat tip, so it can get under. Actually, these are made for cutting cast and gauze or dressings off, because that way they can get under and cut them right off. These are rat fucking sharp, though, man. Dude, you can cut a fucking damn near a book in half with these things.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, man, they're dead sharp, man. But I got like hundreds of them. Because I used to be into building models, and so I used them for like little model clamps, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Because you can control the pressure on it, by the locks and everything. So man, I got a killer Dremel set too, dude. I got every Dremel tool made back in the day.
I got a pretty nice Dremel set too.
Yeah, I got a nice toolbox for it and everything. Sitting right here.
Mine's in an old ass fucking Craftsman toolbox. It's like loose in the toolbox.
Yeah,
mine's dig through shit.
Mine's in a Dremel case with all the little carry compartments and everything, and then it's got the flex shaft inside of it, so you can use it like a dental tool, even, man. I mean,
I have the flex shaft too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
And I got the router. I got the freaking the circular. I got the scroll saw, and it's sitting all in the back room there, man. I just never use it anymore. I love woodworking, but I got burnt out on it too. Like when you live by yourself, even your hobbies can get boring after a while.
Yes.
Like I love woodworking and I love making things. I love chemistry, but when you're just doing it constantly, you just get tired of it.
Yeah, when that's all you're doing, especially.
Yeah, even I hate to say it, sometimes it even growing weed, the same thing.
Yeah.
I just get tired of it, and I take a break for a while because there's always seeds, right?
Yeah.
You got a really pretty plant. I can't wait to see you freaking harvest that motherfucker, man. I bet you it's gonna have some major sized donkey dicks on it.
Well, I hope so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a pretty bitch, man. She's gonna bring up some nice titties. Give her
Yeah, it
lots of
is.
potassium, keep her fat and healthy, keep her green, keep her well watered. She'll freaking pay off in silver dollars, bro. She'll light up like a pinball machine and pay off in silver dollars. That's a beautiful plant, Bugsy. That really is, man. I mean, that yours and Ed's looks really good. I haven't seen any of No-No's yet, but from what I know, it's the way the weather's been up there. It's probably looking really good. What's that?
It's 3 roaches in my pipe.
Ooh, you know, you should throw some of your freaking claim on top of that, man.
I'm gonna save that.
Uh,
I'm if Devil Child comes over and smokes more weed with me, I'll smoke that with her.
Messenger say, hey, bring me some weed, man.
No, I'm never gonna be that.
Hey, man, if my daughter was close by and could bring me weed, I'd be messenger if I didn't have any. I'd be going,
No.
hey, get over here, bring daddy some buds, baby. I got my daughter high for the first time. It was fun, man. God damn, she's like 47 now.
My oldest is 30.
Wow.
31.
Wow. I know I got like, this last I saw were 2 grandkids, and by now they should be almost 19, 20. Seriously. My daughter was born in 1976, I believe. Yeah, 76, and this is 2001. So how old would that be? 45, right? So
Yep.
yeah, she's 45. So yep. Her birthday isn't not in 1980, but her birthday is the same day that Mount St. Helens erupted, May 18th. She's a good kid, man. She's got her own life, you know, and I don't bother her.
Oh. Oh.
What?
I was just popping my neck.
You know, man, I knew a guy in rehab that was driving down the street right up here off of 60th, and he was coming towards 56, and he kind of popped his own neck while he was driving, you know, and he
Yep.
said the next thing that happened, his hands went straight down to his waist, and it was like watching a fucking car accident that you could do nothing about. He said he ran the light and smashed into the pole next to Jack in the Box, and his car flipped upside down, and he was just seeing the seatbelt. He couldn't even get out. He was instantly quadriplegic. Broke his own neck,
Crazy.
cracking it. I didn't know you could do that, but he did. That's a very true story. It's no bullshit. He was in rehab with us.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I remember even hearing a story of it in the news. He was at our rehab, and I was like, wow, fuck, that's fucked up. So him and I got along because I kind of like could only imagine how he must have felt, doing it to himself. And his anger had to be more inward than mine was because somebody did it to me, And
Yeah.
so it was kind of like that's why we got along, if you know what I mean. Sorry, don't mean to rant.
Cheers.
But you got good kids, man. All of them. I've talked to them, gotten high with them on YouTube. They're good kids. You know, grew up really good.
Yeah. I tried. Woo! Wow, that was hot.
I think what I did, and my daughter's mom did, is we just gave her way too much freedom, and that was the problem. You know, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. My grandkids. I don't know if my grandkids could ever hear my voicemails though. I was just joking, guys. Just joking, babe. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, I was trying to freaking do some mining in my Mass Effect, but evidently I ran out of probes, so I had to go back to a refueling station and get probes to do some more mining. Because you can make the game a little bit long, or you can blow right through it, you know, pretty easily.
Yeah.
Hey, Bugs, do you know anything about computers very much? I know a little bit about some of the techs about it, but I'm
A little
stuck
bit, yeah.
getting an overclock warning a lot. And I've got my clock settings are in their balanced mode. I don't understand why I'm getting overclock warnings constantly.
I don't know. Maybe it's in the game, the settings within the game. Maybe you have. I've seen some games that can access your clock settings, and
Well, I had a 3080 microprocessor. There should be a game made that should fucking push that puppy very hard.
no, I don't know.
But I just don't understand why. Or maybe if I did that.
I've never adjusted a clock setting on my computers. I've always left them where they were.
Huh.
I mean, as far as the speed clocking, it's not talking about the clock that tells you what time it is.
Right. You're right. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm looking at it right now. See, I just got it because I know why I got that overclock warning. But when I go and check my overclocks, the gauges and everything, it's not showing me any overclocks. Well, in this case, it kind of is because it's down money right now. But
I think fucking StreamYard might pull hard on shit because it makes phones overheat.
well, I'm on my Alienware and not on this computer that I'm talking to you on.
Yeah.
My Alienware is the only one that I get any kind of overclock warnings from.
Yeah.
But like when I go into the settings and check it, you know, the overclock, and it's in its balanced mode, you know. So the profile, if I try to use any other profiles, it's not. Maybe I should just freaking probably just scan it and see if something's wrong. This thing's really smart too. It can, you know, you can virtually, it can damn near fix itself.
Yeah. That'll be the day when nanobots that live inside them come rushing out to fix physical damage on them.
Well, according to Knowlton, no actions required. Performance health.
Hey, Neo.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna jump off and pop over to Hammy's.
All right, we'll say hi to Hammy, man, and thanks for hanging out. Man, let me hang out.
All right, man. I might be on later. Watch for me if you want to. While you're playing video game, watch for me.
Does Hammy got a panel going or something?
It looks like it, but I don't know.
What's it? He's not, man, I feel bad for him. Wish there was something I could do to help him. Anyway, I'll see you, man. Maybe I'll go over and say hi to him. What the fuck?
All right, man.
All right, cheers.
You have a good one, Neil.
Yeah, cheers, Cleveland. All right, thanks.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna go over there to Hammy's. If you want to come over there with me and Raid, if there's anybody here, that's where I'm heading. Keep exploring. Stay safe. Bugsy out.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.